Target's cleared. Anything else?
Looking for a fight? I'm really not good at this.
Wandering soul, here's your sentence. The fallen shall rise no more.
Not bad at all.
Lament, worship me.
The story ends here.
Despair, lament, worship me.
The story ends here.
Missed that one.
Simulating attack. Hook! Trace erased. Found the bug.
The story ends here. Spoiler. If would you like to see something beyond its scope of knowledge? Do not accept your destiny is here. Not bad. I will go first, like always. Just smoke it. Embrace it. This is the miracle you have. We gave it another try, and it seems like nothing has changed. Story, I will go first, like always. Not just fate.
Here's the fallen shall rise no more. Despair, lament, worship me. Despair, lament, worship.
Data calibration complete.
I proclaim your total liberation. The threads of fate continue to weave, and our story moves ever forward.
Welcome. Allow me to entertain our guests. Gather Sunblade! Bane survives I'll stitch your limbs.
Reckless. Now your flesh will learn my weed! Cut them down! Shred them apart!
Pity at your service. Gather Sunblade! Yeah!
Is this the end for me?
Reckless. Now your flesh will learn my weed! Cut them down! Shred them apart!
Barely a scratch. It will not slow me down. The mission is over.
We'll meet again.
Grey Raven will lead this.
To protect the ones I care about! Here comes Nuts! Oh, something wrong with the part! No, not me! Still can't believe it happened.
Quickly, inform the backup squad to prepare a rescue.
Rise and fly high! Raiden's light! Rise and fly high!
We'll meet again.
It's not really. It's probably packed right now. If we run into someone we know, we'll have to say hi and explain what we're doing. You know I don't really like that. Yeah, I knew you'd remember. Rest time is for resting, obviously. I brought tea and a beach blanket. That smell. Commandant, are you hungry? I'll admit I'm tempted. But if I buy it myself, that would go against what I just said. Right. Commandant, wanna play another game? We already did a quiz. Let's play something else. Rock, paper, scissors. 1 round, loser goes to buy food. All right then. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, I played paper. I win. We can play again, sure. But the famous Grey Raven Commandant wouldn't go back on a bet, would you? Yeah, I'll wait. You're back. Your hair's all messy. Thanks. I thought this tea would go well with grilled seafood. It kind of feels like we're exchanging gifts. Thank you. Should I say it differently? Pretty good, right? The rocks are too hard. I thought I could use one as a backrest, but it just made my back go numb. So in exchange for the tea, you're going to be my chair. That was what you owed me for losing. Don't mix them up. Commandant, I have a confession to make. I've actually been testing the coding this whole time, right up to that rock, paper, scissors game. We threw out our hands at the same time, but before you moved, the coding had already read enough signals to predict what you'd probably choose. Height 20 meters. Confirming velocity vector, drag coefficient, and dynamic tracking accuracy. Catching a ball, playing rock, paper, scissors, both can be calculated. You can go ahead and be impressed. After all, the reason I ran into you here is because this coding calculated it. Of course not. I made that up. Predicting someone's whole schedule would be Laplace's demon territory. Even with a bigger processor, I couldn't do that. What I actually did was send drones ahead to see where you were going. Once I knew your route, I picked a nice spot along the way and waited for you to find me. Are you joking? No, wait. You're serious? Fine, I lose. It wasn't a game. I used every bit of processing power to set that up, and somehow your gut feelings still beat me. But Commandant? In the end, I caught you, Commandant. This is where you're supposed to say, you caught me. No, this is fine. I'm not going anywhere. So, don't let go, Commandant.
Commandant. Yes, please watch your step.
The seaweed on the ground is very slippery. Yes, I want to visit the blue holes nearby, so I borrowed this unused boat from a local fishing family. The blue holes here used to be famous, but tectonic shifts and climate changes have made them hard to reach. Before the island closes, I wanted to see if there is still a way inside. Thank you. The special coating on the outside has done a good job keeping barnacles away. That saved us a lot of... Now we only need to clean the inside. The boat hasn't been here long enough for seaweed to grow, but a tiny little ecosystem has already formed here. Oh, they must have come in with the tide. Commandant, will you help me return them to the sea? Do you have any plans after this, Commandant? I'd like to invite you to the Blue Holes with me. Would you like to come? If this is meant to be a break, Commandant, I hope you can set your work aside for a while. I heard some residents say someone helped make a lot of festival props. That was you, wasn't it? If you need help with anything, please leave it to me. Even on vacation, you're still in uniform, as if you are ready to be called back at any moment. I've been keeping an eye on you, Commandant, but I'll take your word for it. That accessory around your neck is quite special. So it is byssus. The craft of weaving fabric from shellfish fibers is rare these days. I've heard the locals still keep some of the old techniques, but there isn't enough byssus now for mass production. It suits you very well. It's asking for help. Was that its way of saying thank you? I hope it never has to suffer like that again. Oh, is this for me? Then I will accept it. Thank you, buddy. Most of the entrances were probably submerged as the sea level rose. That's a shame. I was thinking the same thing. As much as I hate to say it, maybe we should call it a day and stop searching for the blue holes. Being able to come out here with you is already more than enough. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Besides, we met such a lovely creature. That alone has made this short trip wonderful. Is it asking us to follow it? Commandant, look there! What is that for? What if we lie flat in the boat? this isn't too uncomfortable for you, Commandant. Well, there are many sea caves around this island, but this one is the most famous. I heard that before the sea rose, you could still see traces of older human activity here. It's only a hollow carved out by the sea, and yet it became something so beautiful. I did have a personal reason for coming here. I once watched a film about the sea. The protagonist grew up by the ocean. Even after losing a loved one to the sea, they could never stop loving it. Years later, the protagonist went diving with a close friend. An accident happened, and before dying, the friend asked to be buried at sea. After that, the protagonist often dreamed of sinking to the ocean floor. He felt himself drifting farther and farther from human society. There was always a hollow place in his heart. Maybe only the sea could fill it. In the end, he gave up everything he once had. Only the sea could bring him peace. I've always wondered what made diving feel so peaceful to him. Was that peace a kind of happiness? I thought this blue hole might help me understand. Careful! Commandant! Commandant, please get back in the boat. Why did you jump in without warning me? What if you'd been hurt? If you needed something, I could have... I'm sorry. I shouldn't have lost my composure, but I still mean what I said. You shouldn't have jumped in like that. I do trust you, Commandant. Please come back aboard. So, the reason you jumped... Why would I mind? This makes it even better. Please come back up. Commandant, let's do it together. How could I let you handle that alone, without proper training? Staying in the water too long can lead to hypothermia. I trust your physical condition, Commandant, but I don't want you taking that kind of risk. But is it just me? Or... It must have happened when we hit the reef earlier. At this rate, the trip back will take longer than the trip out. You should worry about yourself before worrying about me. The accident happened because I wasn't careful enough. Yes. I once made it through a snowstorm because of the warmth we shared. If that warmth can get us through a winter storm, it can get us through cold seawater and night wind too. Commandant, I have a suggestion. If you're worried about me, then I'm allowed to worry about you. So, may I lean on you too? I wish this moment could last a little longer. But, Commandant, the sun is almost down. That singing in the distance. Is the evening festival about to begin? I'm sorry. I invited you out here and ended up wasting so much of your time. It's you, buddy. The water here seems to be pushing us toward shore. You risked getting stranded just to lead us into a current that could carry us back? Oh, thank you. You really are a miracle.
Oh my, why are you two soaked through? Did you fall into the sea? Quick, go get them a couple of towels. Big ones. The Blue Hole? You found the entrance without a local guide. Now that's something.
Yes, we were lucky. We met a friend who was kind enough to show us the way.
All the locals are busy moving and getting ready for the festival. Who else could have shown you the way? Well, maybe the sea spirit showed herself.
I believe so too. I did witness many miracles today.
Lucia. My power output is alarmingly high. I'm not gonna break the calibration equipment by accident, am I? With this strength, no enemies can stand in my way.
I was born this way, can't stop my fire. I walk in like thunder, nothing in my way.